Hi, this is Riley, and this is Torrevieja News for Tuesday, the 28th of April. Let's start with some news from Torrevieja Hospital. A new management report shows the hospital has seen a massive jump in patients, adding over 10,000 new users in just 1 year. That brings the total number of people served by the department to over 225,000. It is a busy place at the moment, with primary care appointments hitting nearly 2 million for the first time. The report also highlights that we have an aging population here, with more than 28% of residents aged 65 or older. Staying with health and lifestyle, there is some good news if you are planning a move. It has been confirmed by law that workers are entitled to 1 paid day off when moving house. This applies to all employees, regardless of how long you have been with your company, as long as you give proper notice and provide proof of the move. It is a nice little boost to help take the stress out of moving day. Widening out slightly to Elche, the mayor, Pablo Ruz, has been admitted to the Elche General Hospital. He is suffering from what is being called a medical indisposition, and as a result, 2 council meetings scheduled for this week have been postponed. For now, the deputy mayor, Francisco Soler, has stepped in as the interim mayor. We wish Pablo a very speedy recovery. Moving into some of the more serious news from the same area, crime figures for Elche show a bit of a shift. While overall traditional crime actually dropped slightly last year, cybercrime has surged by over 13%. We are seeing a lot more computer scams and digital threats. There has also been a worrying 30% rise in more serious sexual assaults, which has led to calls for more police officers on the streets. Finally, the Guardia Civil has arrested 2 people for performing medical and aesthetic treatments without any qualifications. They were operating out of a clinic and carrying out procedures they simply weren't trained for. It is a timely reminder to always check that anyone carrying out medical work is properly licensed and registered. That is your roundup for this evening. We have seen a big increase in hospital users, some clarity on your rights at work, and a look at the changing crime trends in our neighboring Elche. I will be back with more news in the next bulletin. If you want to find out more about these stories and others, visit thisistorrevieja.com. Enjoy your evening.